comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So I am coming to you from a rooftop in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. That's where I've moved to now. I've gone from Queens to Brooklyn, Williamsburg. And I tell you what, this place is hipster as fuck. I tell you what I prefer. I prefer getting eyeballed by Irish cunts in a bar that I'll probably never leave alive than going to a place with a guy with a funny moustache. I can tell you that right now. I'm not bred for hipster, but it's still pretty sick up here. I'm looking at the Empire State Building. I'm looking at some other fucking piece of shit buildings as well. You know, it's nice. Truly, honestly, I have no idea how anyone gets out in New York without a full-blown fucking alcoholism problem. There's so many fucking bars. It is like Wonderland for fucking alcoholism here. Every bar looks amazing. Every bar. The dives look fucking great. The hipster bars, even though they're fucking shit, they look great. Walking into a deli, you can buy a fucking sub and you can buy a fucking long neck. This is where you want to be early in your drinking career, though. You don't want to be fucking hanging on here. You don't want to be fucking drinking into your 40s here. There's a lot of people hanging on here still, but I don't think they've got problems. I think they're just like, fucking, I'll enjoy a couple of drinks with dinner and I'll go out and have a little bit of a fucking buzz and a little bit of fun. There is no way I could fucking do that here. I mean, like, on every block, if you had a drink at every bar on one block, just on one block, you don't even have to leave the block. You'll be absolutely fucking hammered. And all the bars look great. And they have their own fucking personality and their own little vibe to them as well. This place is a dangerous, dangerous place for a drinker. And everything's open till 4 as well. Well, in Queens it was. I think here it's more like 2 o'clock, but still, that is fucking amazing. Like, cool bars are open till then. In Australia, if you want to drink at 4 a.m., you've got to be in a fucking poker machine fucking room with the absolute dregs of society. That's where they funnel you into. If you're going to drink, you're going to play the pokey machines as well, and you're going to fucking have a long conversation with a meth head. That's your fun after fucking midnight. I've jumped back on the darts a little bit in the last couple of days as well. I had a couple of darts last night and I've had a couple of darts today. I'm feeling fidgety. I think that's what it is. I'm looking around. Everything's looking pretty good. Now my wife's here. She's ready to go on a fucking tear. She's already drunk. She just got off a fucking 16-hour flight and she's ready to go. I don't know what it's going to be like in fucking Mexico. She's fired up. So I've got that to look forward to. It's nice to take a break and a cigarette. We're staying with a couple of my wife's Indian friends as well. So they're all sort of in it. And I'm sort of fucking on the green teas. I've had like fucking 4 green teas tonight with dinner. It all starts tomorrow. It all starts tomorrow. I can tell you right now, when I was younger, New York was the place I wanted to be. I was just like, fuck yeah, that's it. That's the place. And it still is to a certain extent because I'd like to do comedy here. I would like to spend a couple of years just fucking sharpening the tools, doing stand-up comedy in New York. But the rest of it, I honestly could not give a flying fuck about it anymore. Like I've been saying, I'm fucking hurtling towards like a farm with 2 cows in the middle of nowhere, some chickens. I fucking build a like chicken wire fence to keep the fox out. And I think about the fox all the time. I'm like, how am I going to stop that goddamn fox from eating my chickens? That's where I'm at mentally. Just a fucking battle with the fox. That's what I want to narrow my fucking concerns to in the end. Or like, how is this avocado plant going to grow? It takes 8 years for it to start flowering. I'm going to watch it every fucking day for 8 years. That's what I want. I want that experience. I mean, for a city, it's definitely the best city. By far the best city. But to live here, you need to accept a certain amount of stress and inbuilt anxiety. I was speaking to Alison the other night, and she moved from New York to South Carolina or North Carolina. I forget which one. And she's like, when she moved away from New York, her anxiety went through the roof because you've got to have a certain amount of just fucking baseline anxiety just to get through your day here because there's always something fucking happening. There's a fucking train going over your head that sounds like a fucking earthquake. There's homeless guys fucking throwing shit. There's yelling, there's screaming, there's cars, there's tooting. There's fear of being robbed. There's eyeballs. There's a lot going on. So you need to up your baseline. And when you move away from New York, I guess your fucking baseline just starts screaming. So it will probably take a little bit of time to adjust. And I don't think I need my baseline anxiety screaming 24/7. But of all the cities in the world, New York's the place where you can be doing the least and feel like you're doing something. You know what I mean? Like you can just be walking down the street to get a sub and it's kind of like you're in the movies. You're like, this could be a movie. So in your head, you're like, I'm doing amazing things here. But like, honestly, you're doing fuck all. You don't even really need to do anything if you're in New York. I suppose you got to live, but fucking, we all got to live, don't we? It's fucking getting expensive here. It's really expensive here, actually. And apparently, they're upping the toll on the bridge from New Jersey or something like that. To go from New Jersey to New York now, I think they're doing like $27 there and $20 back. So it's going to cost $47 a day just to drive into New York to fucking let it crush your soul. Anyway, I'm enjoying my time here. The food here is fucking off its head. You can really just walk into any joint and they're going to be doing some good shit. They're going to be nailing it. I'm going to go for a massive walk around this hipster fucking town tomorrow, see what's going on, see if I can pick up what the vibe of Williamsburg is. And it's pretty cool I'm here because Henry Miller grew up here, my favorite writer. So I'll see if there's some Henry Miller shit. I think I'm going to the JP Morgan fucking library tomorrow. It's meant to be beautiful. So I'm going there. I'll probably go to the Comedy Cellar or something like that. Or somewhere else, I don't know. It's all happening tomorrow. My wife's going to be on my ass to do shit. So, fucking for now, I'm just going to give a little wink to the fucking Empire State Building. I used to like you when I was a kid. Now I can barely be bothered looking at you. I'm a jaded cunt. See you later, and I'll see you all the fuck later.